to go live for what? 5 minutes now. And I was trying to do it from my iPad, and it wasn't. The connection was bad, which is why I don't like doing live. I was trying to do it from my iPad, and it wasn't. The connection was bad, which is why I don't like doing live. Let me close this out. I got feedback. I can't see the chat. Jesus. Let's see. Yeah, live chat me, please. I want to be able to see the chat. Okay, so if I got somebody in the chat saying I got one person so far, what up? I'm going to be doing the Sagittarius energy reading for this month. And I've been wanting to go live for a minute, so I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. So whether anybody else comes on in here or not, I'm going to go ahead and start reading these energies. And if anybody joins in and wants to get a live reading, that option is available as well. But I'm going to be pulling from the tarot, getting you guys some self-care messages, as well as pulling from the wisdom of the hidden realms, because it's some hidden information that's wanted to come forward for the Sagittarius collective. I was also led to burn some sun incense. So that's definitely that energy of enlightenment, bringing things to light. So we're going to see what exactly that's about. Father God, Mother Earth, ancestors and spirit guides, I thank you for your love and light. And I ask that you bring forth the best message for the highest good of the Sagittarius collective at this time. The Hermit. So, before I get to talking about what this energy is pointing to, we do know that the Hermit speaks of being in solitude and reflection. We literally had that one card to fall out. So, you got the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody is definitely in Hermit mode. Possibly a Virgo, because the Hermit is Virgo energy. And either you or someone you're connected to is at a crossroads. Possibly even in denial. But they're taking some time out in solitude in order to make a decision. Or they either taking time in solitude to make this decision, or they're taking a stance where they're not making a decision because they don't want to offend anybody. So it's like, if I make this decision, I'm going to piss this person off or hurt this person. But if I make a decision to do something different, I'm going to offend this person. So I'm just not going to do nothing. But with this Hermit energy, you don't go into Hermit mode just to be at a standstill and not actually come to some conclusion or discover something or make some have some positive outcome. And so I'm really leaning more toward this energy of being at a crossroads and needing to make a decision, because you got this person here who's sitting still, they're in their own zone, and they're also levitating, and their light is shining from within outward. So this is someone who is on a journey of self-discovery, taking some time out, being very intentional to explore what it is they want and how they want to move forward in a Two of Swords situation where they're being pulled in different directions and needing to decide which way to go. And this lady here, she has on a blindfold, but her hands are free. So she could take that off at any time. So that's some self-imposed um, stagnation. So you have that energy there. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Cups. So you got this person that's in hermit mode. They spending some time to themselves. They ducked off, as we say in Memphis. And, or used to say, because I don't know if people even still say that anymore. But they know that they're at a crossroads. They know they need to barbecue a little bit and make a decision. And they're gonna circle back around to, or you gonna circle back around to whoever or whatever it is that you're needing to make a decision about, because you got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And when they come back around with this reunion energy, just saw 606, which may be significant, which definitely speaks to balance in a relationship. They're coming with a romantic offer or expression of some sort with the Page of Cups. It's definitely an offer because you got the Ace of Pentacles. And it's going to be an offer that is fruitful. So, for many of you, you're just needing to be patient, Sagittarius, as you are, whether this is you or someone else, in this period of waiting to make a decision or hear about a decision that somebody has made, because they're needing to go within, or you're needing to go within and have some time to yourself temporarily, to make a very informed and educated decision, which is what the Hermit does, to decide. And that's what you want. You want to make an educated decision. You want the person you're connected with to make an educated decision, opposed to moving impulsively, so that when they come back around, or when you come back around, you're coming back right, with your shit together, with your mind made up, at least to some degree, and willing to express yourself a bit more emotionally with this Page of Cups energy. So you got this individual here. He's sitting. What is he sitting on? You can't even tell really what he's sitting on. It really looks like he's like floating off in the clouds. But you can also see water. So this is somebody that's like fantasizing and daydreaming and nostalgic and all of the things, right? And this is somebody that wants that old thing back. So if this is not, if this is you in a period of wanting something, wanting somebody you already had an experience with, back, and making an offer, to something grounded in your 3D reality, whether that's a date, commitment, job. It's something that is that's tangible, that you can see, touch, feel, smell with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's valuable. It's something that's profitable. It's something that is going to benefit you and change your 3D reality. It being an ace, that's new beginnings, right? But there's definitely something in its infancy. And it's also something that's like once in a blue moon type of an opportunity. Because also you have a pig flying here. And you know that they're saying like once in a blue moon has the same meaning of when pigs fly. You know what I'm saying? So this is a situation where you never thought it would happen for you, or it seems like a miracle or unrealistic, but it's something that is coming into your 3D reality and it's grounding for you. That's dope as hell. I am going to get you some. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull from the wisdom of the hidden realms first. I'm also going to get y'all a crystal prescription. I think I forgot to do that for Capricorn. I need to watch that video again. I think I've done it for everybody except for Capricorn. Let's see. See what crystal energy you need to work with when we get ready to wrap up the reading. But as for now, let's clarify this message for the Sagittarius collective. Let's So it's a lot, sis. Eee. Baby, I tried to avoid all them messages and still got them. Tell you, I ain't running nothing over here, apparently. So, face up, we got the winged wise ones, angelic help, and miraculous aid. What I tell y'all? A miracle is being performed on your behalf. This is some when pigs fly type of energy. Like, you ain't gonna be able to believe, like, just how fast this offer came in, or how serious this person is, or it's something that you're wanting to do that you've been dreaming about, and the way the resources are going to become available for you is some kind of a blessing that your angels and ancestors and your team of light is helping to bring forward for you in some way. And so if you're connecting with somebody who's in this hermit mode and needing to make a decision, they probably over there saying all kinds of signs, synchronicities, dreams, and everything that is moving them toward you. Just saw 1111, which confirms what I just said. And this winged wise one's message is represented by the number 34, which breaks down to a 7. So yeah, everything is like in divine order. This is part of the spiritual path, this moment of separation, or as it's stated here, clarifying this hermit mode energy, the lady of the mirror with reflection. This is somebody just taking time to reflect on where they are on the journey. And you literally got the two cards that fell face up, were the winged wise ones represented by the number 34, and then the lady of the mirror represented by the number 44. So this is a complete cycle change, because going from 34 to 44, that's a 10 difference in terms of numerology. And 10 represents ending cycles and ending old cycles and beginning new cycles. And so this is one where, again, this person, whether it's you or somebody else, is able to move forward after a period of reflection on where life has brought them, where they want to go next, which direction they want to head in. And this is somebody that is choosing a new direction with this Ace of Pentacles and this Page of Cups. But it ain't all that new, because something about it is influenced by the past, a past connection, some old feeling, a nostalgic feeling, maybe even some inner child healing. But it is influenced by this Six of Cups energy that's really giving me reunion, wanting to get back with somebody, like, or get back to somebody whom you're nostalgic about. So you got these two energies face up, which is telling us that after a period of reflection and receiving messages and signs, synchronicities, and assistance from the angels, there's going to be a new cycle, right? A level up, a quantum leap for some. But we got several cards that are face down. And so the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. This is this Ace of Pentacles energy of wanting to give, wanting to make an offer, a selfless offer, one that is comes from a place of humility. And because this person has taken the time to be in hermit mode and think and process their emotions and their thoughts and what they want, what they've learned up to this point, and like how they want to move forward along the journey, they're able to come forward with this Ace of Pentacles energy and make an offer, and in the energy of the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. So yeah, this is like taking time out to count your blessings, and then deciding on how you want to show that gratitude, how you want to express that gratitude and make that romantic offer and be of service in some way. So that's dope. And this is probably somebody who's taking time out to like assess where they are on their journey, where they feel unfulfilled in some way, and they're like, how can I be more of service? How can I live out my purpose? How can I be of service to the person who I love, or this person that I miss? But just wanted to be selfless. They're not just thinking about themselves. And if this is you, your push to not just think about yourself, but think about how you can be of service and present yourself from a more humble place. So then face down, you got the Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. This is also something that's being explored while in hermit mode, and this is another 7. So we have this, because it's represented by the number 16, and she's in the dark with some light as well, just like our girl in the hermit card. So spending time to really assess where your insecurities have blocked your blessings up to this point. And if this is not you again, this is this other person that you're connected to. But not only spending time to assess your shadows and doing shadow work, but acquiring knowledge about it. You know what I'm saying? Reading about it, watching YouTube videos, journaling, talking to people, open to learning in order to heal um, what has been lying within the shadows and keeping you from being able to move forward on the journey in a more selfless energy. I love what I'm seeing that's coming out here because this is elevation. This is change, massive change taking place. The dream walking. Yep. A lot of what's coming forward in our dreams, and I can speak from experience, is just making sure I ain't missing no chat messages. But a lot of what's coming forward is like this energy that we're in. A lot of messages are coming through in our dreams to point us to where we're needed to do shadow work and needed to focus on healing. I had a dream the other night. I was like, what the whole fuck? In the dream, I had saw like an old friend of mine from high school at a museum, and I had asked one of my old supervisors for something, and he was like, I heard you stole some video games and you got away with that. And I was like, yeah, I stole them. Matter of fact, I stole 2. But I wanted to get my brother something for Christmas, and I actually was only aiming to steal 1. And when I reached to grab 1, I grabbed 2 by mistake. And then I got mad at the friend for telling people that I stole it. So it was like I felt betrayed because of the gossip. And that dream was pointing to like my feelings around my shadows, around achievement, and like achievement, but how I approach achievement versus how I approach like challenges and having outdated with the museum, outdated thoughts and beliefs around it, and also just feeling like with the stealing video games, it was like feeling competitive in some way. So yeah, it was pointing me to my shadows for sure. Is what I'm leading y'all to. So definitely pay attention to your dreams with the dream walker energy here represented by the number 8. Um, because a lot of what's been holding you back and keeping you in this 2 of swords energy is an illusion, and the dream walker represents dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Again, somebody is wanting to walk more in their purpose, wants to be more aligned with their divine will, and that is requiring doing that shadow work in order to see through the fear and illusion that has been keeping them stuck and stagnant. So that's dope. And if you're needing some help in that area, feel free to hit me up. Shadow work is deeply personal, but I don't feel like that's something we should always do alone. So if you're needing some support or some tips on doing shadow work, feel free to email me at surfacemajesty@gmail.com, and we can curate some tools and some sessions that'll help you with your shadow work so that you can begin to see that a lot of the monsters under the bed ain't nothing but some old dirty socks. Like a lot of that shit is not real. None of it is. So then we have the map maker of destiny. Because once you get over the shadows and the fear and the illusion and can approach life and love from a more grateful and selfless space, you can walk in your authentic purpose and know that you have free will in order to choose that. And you will find inspiration everywhere you turn. You literally have represented by the number 24, which breaks down to a 6 again, balance in those relationships, the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. You got a gentleman here who, like, he got a smirk on his face. He got fairies all around him. He has a telescope so he's able to see near and far. He got a little book in his hand and he looked like he plotting. And what is he plotting? His next move, mapping out his destiny. Y'all got somebody or y'all who, like I said, you probably sitting there worried like, damn, what's going on? I ain't heard from her. What's the business? Or you got people wondering what's up because you ain't heard from you, and you just been um, minding your business. You know what I'm saying? Doing your shadow work, um, mapping out your destiny according to the signs and synchronicities that you've been receiving in your dreams, and the result of the shadow work and the healing that you've done. And with this, like the way he's smirking, is like he got the cheat codes. He got the game. He already know what moves to make. He's just not revealing it yet, right? So then you have the eyes of beauty. So you literally got him looking like this because he's looking at what he wants, wish fulfillment. He already know. He's already seen value and beauty in what he wants, and this the eyes of beauty is represented by what, another 7. 25 breaking down to a 7, positive expectations and clarity. So this person went into hermit mode with these illusions, but they coming out with clarity. So what that means is you need to give them time to get it. And if this is you, you need to take your time and be patient with yourself, have positive expectations, and see the beauty in this situation and let it evolve naturally. And know that sooner than later you're going to emerge with clarity out of hermit mode with. And then I tell y'all I was led to burn the sun instance, which was all about like enlightenment and the truth and having clarity. By the summer, you by the end of summer, I ain't even gonna say the beginning. By the end of summer, just by 22, you're gonna have clarity about why the journey has led you to where you are and where you're needing to go from there. So y'all just give this, whatever part of the journey you're on, just give it a minute to unfold how it needs to. Then you got the hawk print, spirit communication, paying attention, represented by the number 11. Because that's what these experiences come to, that's how they come to serve us, to help us master spiritual communication and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and how our ancestors and spirit guides are showing up for us, how the angels are showing up for us. Just yesterday, there's actually two birds in this image, along with a looks like a Native American individual with some wings on his back, some hawk wings. But I had a bird knock on my window yesterday, and when I heard it, like the peck at the window, and then I heard some chirping real light, and I got up and I looked out the blinds, and there was a red bird on my neighbor's truck. And red birds are very much a masculine energy. And every time I see a red bird, I'm reminded of my the masculine lineage in my family, my dad, my granddad, my uncles. Then I smiled and I said thank you, and I got on Instagram, and I kept seeing these messages about a grandfather. So that was like one of my ancestors, which all of my grandfathers are deceased. Grandfathers, great grandfathers, all of them are deceased. But letting me know, we got you. Quit worrying. So definitely got that spirit communication come in. There's a lot of telepathic communication that is taking place, especially if you are in separation with someone who's in hermit mode right now, or you're in hermit mode during this separation. Because honestly, both parties should be in those moments of self-reflection. There's a lot of telepathic communication that is going on in the interim, and you're needing to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that you all are sending one another. especially when you see mirroring numbers. So if you're on a twin flame journey and you see 2442 and 1331 and numbers like that, whatever message that's bringing to you, your twin is experiencing that also. That's why you're seeing those mirroring numbers, because y'all are always vibrating at at that frequency, a similar frequency, because y'all are each other's reflection, right? So at the bottom of the deck, you have the altar priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual, represented by the number 39, which breaks down to a 12 and breaks down to a 3. This is very much a message of while you in the interim and y'all having this telepathic connection, um, prepare yourself for that which you're manifesting, and pray. You know, there's that prayer, the serenity prayer, where you um, ask God for the awareness to know what it is that you can change and those things that you can't change, that you can accept them. You know what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure that you are strengthening your prayer life, that you are praying, and not just like, um, in your mind having that conversation with the divine. God created you so intricately that your voice is valuable, and God wants to hear your voice. You give it to everybody else. Uh, Gift the divine with hearing your voice when you pray and you talk to the divine. So I know I pray kind of like silently too sometimes, but then I'm also intentional about speaking my prayers and giving that vibration uh, as a gift or in honor of the divine, and also practicing sacred ritual as well. Something that you commit yourself to. It don't even have to be every day. If you want to do sacred ritual every Friday, every full moon and new moon, but something where it's a bird in my window, y'all. But something where the birds are a huge sign right now, as they are messengers. And I was just watching my sis video, and she felt like, anyway, a bird got so close to her, she thought it was gonna attack her. But they're letting us know that we're protected. They're letting us know that messages are coming in for us, and reminding us to see things from a higher perspective. Because even though we look one way on the ground, from higher up, from an elevated consciousness, you know that things are moving, and they're moving on your behalf. They're always moving on your behalf. So I'm going to, oh shoot, what's at the top and the bottom of the book, child? The Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. Again, this is somebody who needs to take conscious action, and they're going to emerge from hermit mode and take that conscious action. But right now, they at this two of swords, and they conflicted, and they battling with their lower and their higher self, because they feel like the decision that they make is going against some code of morality that they've been taught. Um, in most cases, those are codes of morality that are deeply intertwined with and influenced by the matrix. Um, and it's represented by the number 23, which breaks down to a 5, because that inner conflict within them, being pulled one way and another way, is what's creating the friction. You know what I'm saying? There's a battle going on within someone, but if they are taking time out to fall back and really reflect and see, what's going on with them internally, they're doing the best thing that they can do in this situation. And if that's you, you're doing the best thing that you can do in this situation, is just to be intentional about having some moments of reflection and solitude in order to make the best decision. And you're going to emerge. This reading is telling you, you're going to emerge realizing that all that shit that kept you conflicted and stagnant and stuck and procrastinating and afraid and all of that, and mental stagnation and mentally incarcerated, it was an illusion.